An hour later, and with daughter Natasha still sound asleep in her own bed, Richard and Alison continued to talk about their relationship.
I worry though that when we're back at home, she'll, you know, you will give.
I agree with you. You know, I'm concerned that when we get back home, we can't.
You are sometimes stiller, but I've got to go to work. I've got to be able to function at work and so anything for an easy life. So that worries me that you'll say, I've got to go to work, so we've got to just do it tonight. We've just got to get through it.
I've had a big kick up the arse with Natasha being in bed, with either of us, let alone me. Yeah? It should be you that's in bed, and me and you cuddling, because you're my wife, and I love you dearly. And that conversation that we had today, yeah, had the same level of realisation. You know, when somebody said, crying out loud, listen to what your wife is saying. She ain't blaming you. Because but
it wasn't about blame. It's about the fact that, you know, you're patting yourself on the back for being this fabulous dad now, but that's, you know, like she said, that's nearly killed me.
I can't turn around and say I'm sorry, because saying sorry, it's just words. It doesn't make anything better, does it? But this great big penny has just dropped. You know, I don't know how to make it right. Because clearly now I have to...
Problem,
clearly now what, in a case of solving, it's a case of putting my hands up and saying...
Yeah.
What's...
I want brilliant.
You know,
you've suffered from it.
Right? You have suffered.
Let's just move
I'm
on.
now going to help, right?
I want to move on. I don't want to dwell on it.
So I should be ashamed, shouldn't I? But almost from today, the kind of damage that I've done to you through the way I am.
What I wanted was for you just to recognise that by not supporting me for that time has made me change my feelings towards you. And for 4 years, that's what I've tried to say to you. How can I love you in the same way when the time I needed you in my life, you let me down? It's the time that I really needed you.
On this emotional level thing
on this supporting me with the fact that I was going through hell with Natasha. And you weren't there, and what I've tried to say to you for 4 years, which is straight away, as soon as I've said anything, you've gone, whoa, I'm not listening.
It's taken me so long, though. I honestly don't know why it's taken me so long.
Because you won't ever let me say it.
Yeah, but the point I'm making now...
You've got to start listening to me.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to explain to you, is I've just learning so much about relationship and what, you know, I've done wrong.
Recognise that you haven't listened to what I was trying to tell you, because I wasn't saying to you, feel guilty, be remorseful and be sorry for the rest of your life for what you've done or not done to Natasha. But for some reason you couldn't cope, and now for some reason it's messed my head up. And I'm not coping and I need you. And that's all I wanted to say to you. Just show me that you think I'm attractive. Show me that, you know, that you still love me. You know now that I think you don't find me attractive. You know, and I can understand. I am trying to do something about it. You now know how I think you perceive me, and you summed it up last night. I just thought, when you went, I could have cried. When you said, I could cry about everything. When he said, you know, Alison's one of these emotional weepy types. I thought, oh my God, who would ever describe me as an emotional weepy type? Is that how you see me then? You know, at one point you say, God, you're so clever. Now you say I'm an emotional weepy type. So that's where I am in your estimation. So, obviously I've not got a lot of confidence and a lot of it's been kicked out.
I'm not answering anything tonight, because if I do, that's not what you want, and you've told me that.
It's just about that now in your head,
if I can
you
just
must
say
now
something,
know.
I think you're an incredibly intelligent woman.
I don't know.
No, I'm not. The way you're talking to me, I haven't talked to you like this for how long?
Ever.
Yeah?
Ever.
And I'm listening to you. And I can't believe what I'm hearing.